Good morning. Welcome to day 91, Saturday, July 6, 2024. It's about 5:45. Got up at 4, 76 degrees inside the tent. So I think it's going to be another scorcher today. Yes, I was just browsing far out, having my first cup of coffee, and right around 4:30, big crash in the woods that way. A big tree fell down somewhere. Throughout the night, you could hear like little branches falling here and there. I think between not so much the wind, but the animals climbing up, the squirrels or the chipmunks or whatever. So yeah, but that big boom at 4:30, that was a big one falling somewhere. So hoping to do about 20 miles again today. A bunch of thru-hikers passed me last night, probably 6. They all kept going. So, and it was kind of getting later too, but it makes sense, especially with this heat, to maybe do a little more night hiking. That's just not something I'm interested in. I like having my full camp experience. I just need some shade. So we're going to get moving. I think people about 10 miles in, something like that, we're going to hit the Buck Summit trailhead or something. That's where a lot of people will get a hitch into Quincy. It's a pretty popular resupply spot. We're not doing that. We're going to keep on going. So yeah, we may see a new group of people because people will be coming back in from Quincy as well and getting back on the trail. That's the morning update. See you up on the trail. All right, it's about 7 o'clock. I just took about 20 minutes on this ridge line. Checked and I had cell service. So I changed my hotel reservation. I'll stay 2 nights in Chester. Today's Saturday, so Tuesday night, I'll probably get in mid-afternoon. So Tuesday night, Wednesday night in Chester. Yeah, so still got a lot of hiking to do today. We're basically just getting started, but I was able to touch base with Sarah. So all good stuff. Onward we go. There's a nice breeze here, so it was kind of comfortable to hang out here for a little bit as we head to Lookout Rock about a half mile away. Oh, there's the appropriately named Lookout Rock. Reminds me a little bit of Bond Cliff in the White Mountains of New Hampshire. The cliff outcropping to look into the Pemi Wilderness. Pretty cool. I mean, we're right here. I guess we got to check it out. It's close enough. Pretty nice views. 5 stars. All right, so pretty cool. Way, way, way in the background. That peak, pointy peak in the center of frame, all the way in the back. The Sierra Buttes, our old friend, much further away. I just didn't have any energy left yesterday to do any more climbing, but yeah, if you can make it to Lookout Spring, it's a great water source, and there's some really nice camping spots, quite a few of just open views. So if you're ever headed this way, check it out. Try and camp just north of Lookout Spring towards Lookout Rock. There's plenty of spots to set up a tent. Well, a soda would have been nicer, but look at that, The Falcon and the Snowman. I've read that once or twice. The movie still holds up too, I would say. They love their Trail Magic book boxes here. but I think most of us love cold drinks. All right, it's 8:30. We're taking our first break to have a little breakfast right by Bucks Lake Road. There's a stream like 2 miles away. I think I'll make a batch of electrolytes there. And then the main road that people take to get into Quincy is about 4 miles away. So there's a little bit of traffic here, but I think more traffic will be on the road 4 miles or so ahead. So we'll see what's going on there. I wouldn't mind a cold soda, but wishful thinking, I think. All right, we've got some cold water from this seasonal stream. Time for some tailwind. It's about 9:30. We got about 2 miles to the trailhead where there'll probably be a lot of people. So hoping for a little trail magic, which is never good to have in your brain. So just in case, I want to have some cold tailwind and air out the feet for a minute. All right, it's around 1 o'clock. It's hot. I just realized I haven't seen any thru-hikers today. I feel like the little bubble I was in, they all passed me last night. And either went into Quincy or they're ahead of me. I saw from that trail register book, I recognize some names that are ahead of me. So yeah, but other names that I did not see, I think I only went back like a few days, but it's interesting. But had about 7 miles to where I want to camp tonight. I had a weird bug with Far Out where I tried to update comments with 1 bar of LTE and it just wasn't working. And I lost all of my comments. I've heard other people getting that bug. So I just had a spot of cell service with 2 bars and I was able to re-download the comments. The comments are everything when you're out here, that real-time info. Like that's what got me my campsite last night. So, gotta have it. Yeah, so we're gonna keep on motoring. We got a while before our next water source, I think. But I'll stop there and do our 3rd round of electrolytes whenever we get there. All right, so on 1:30, we have about 5.5 miles to where I want to camp. It's hot, maybe not quite as hot as yesterday in the burn zone. But yeah, the water in my hydration bladder is warm and the water that sits in the tube is warmer. So the next water source, I'll do another thing of electrolytes in a smart water bottle. That's the update. So we're getting our first views of this snowy peak in the distance. That is Lassen Peak, a 10,000 footer. Cool. We're headed to Lassen National Park. Or maybe it's National Forest, I don't remember. It's about 2:15. As you can see, we're back in another burn zone. All right, it's about 4 o'clock. We're here at Clear Creek at the place I want to camp. There are a lot of dead trees in the area, and I don't see any like hardened sites. Maybe before the fire there was, but I found this nice spot near this big tree that is still very much alive. Those branches are unlikely to fall, and it's a nice big shady spot here. So I've cleared away the brush, and I think I can fit my tent right in here. It won't be perfect, but it'll be good, and the water is close by, so this is going to be home. I finally had one through hiker pass me about 10 minutes ago. One guy looked kind of familiar, but we didn't chat. He had his earbuds in, I had my earbuds in, and he was going faster. So it's still hot in the sun, but it feels actually pretty nice here in the shade. So I'm going to bring the backpack over. The flies are a little annoying, but there's no mosquitoes, so that's nice. And get things situated. I may even dunk the hoodie. Definitely going to rinse out the socks. All right, so it's 5 o'clock already. Got the tent set up. I've got it on a bit of a slant. I could have put more of the tent on the duff there, but I think with the way the sun is going to come around this big tree, it's going to be hitting a lot of that. So I just want to stay in the shade as much as possible. I'll stay on a slant, and then maybe when the sun goes down, I can just pull the whole tent, make it a bit flatter. We'll see. But now I gotta go get water. I am now really feeling pretty beat, so I want to get the water. I want to wash out my socks. I might dunk this in and just lay it on a rock to dry out. So yeah, let's keep getting chores done. All right, it's 5:30. We're gonna go back down to the water, refill our CNOC so we can hydrate, wash out our socks, and then we can finally relax in the tent and hope that the shade stays with us for a couple of hours or the entire evening, but at least a couple of hours. Still in the shade, very nice. All right, it's 6 o'clock. We're gonna wrap it up for the day. We're camped at 6,300 feet in another burn zone. We did just over 20 miles today. We inhaled 4.5 liters of electrolyte infused water plus our regular hydration bladder. A lot of water today, which I needed desperately. It's hot. We're in the shade. It's comfortable. It's 80 degrees in the tent right now, so it could be worse. I think my M&Ms have survived, my peanut M&Ms, but the Christmas pretzels that Sarah sent, they're getting awfully melty. I'm gonna have to probably eat them tonight. Yeah, just letting having a bunch of Propel right now, just letting that kick in so I can get my appetite and have some rice, have a north side, and then have something else. Honestly, it would be nice to have like not a cold, but like have a sub sandwich instead of eating these hot meals when it's so hot. But in the shade, it's fine. It just would be nice to have something else. So overall, it was a good day. Only saw one through hiker who passed me near the end of the day, and I only saw one other hiker the whole day on the trail. When I stopped at the, I think it's the Bucks Lake Road, the main road where people get a hitch in the Quincy or Bucks Lake, there was a mom and her 2 kids who were just coming off the trail. I'm guessing they went to Bucks Summit, but they were off the trail when I got back on. So not seeing a lot of people on the trail today. I wonder if it's because of the heat. It is a Saturday. Thought there'd be more people out and about, but you just never know what you're going to see on the trail, what to expect. So I think tomorrow we go through, I don't know if it's a town or it's a development. It's called Belden. They have a lot of different festivals there. There's been some amusing far out comments. There was like an EDM festival like 3 weeks ago, and I guess it was pretty interesting. Yeah, but I guess that's what their business is. They do festivals most weekends. So I forget the name of the festival. It's like maybe the Princess or Priceless. Maybe it's the Priceless Festival. I don't have any internet. I don't know what it is, but we'll certainly check it out. Mainly because it's right, I think, off the trail, and they may have a little store there to get a cold drink or a salty snack. Wouldn't that be nice? So depending on what's going on with the festival and if we can even get to the store, we will definitely check it out. I think it's about 10 miles away, so hopefully we'll be there late morning or noontime. Hopefully the store is open, and maybe all the festival goers will be heading out after having an awesome time there. So that is the update. I think it's 3 20-mile days in a row in the heat. I'm pretty tired. So we'll see you in the morning. We're starting to wake up. We've got a really great dishwashing station going here. We've still got the campfire going in the morning, and the kids are peacefully playing over there. So great morning in the camping spot.
Probably all gonna come in like honking their horns and blasting their